Alright, time for devlog number 21. I've had to re-record this like 4 or 5 times because of stupid glitches or me forgetting stuff. So, number 1, I do not know if the second bit of DLC is happening. I know I said that there would be 2 bits of DLC, each with a new stage, each with a new playable character. But this makes a lot more sense as a conclusion point for Rise. So, there may or may not be a second bit of DLC. We'll see. Number 2, none of the DLC characters, even if there's more than just the one planned for this update, will not show up on the title screen, and the reason for that is, where do I put them? Monty already can't go in the... Monty's already, like, taken up all of the airspace, and the other 4 are all taking up the ground space. I had to, DGM also drew a castle thing, which I had to remove because, not because it would have taken up too much room, but just because the amount of things already on the screen. Like, I could have fit it in, like, right in this general area, but there was already so much going on the title screen, so I will not be able to fit any more characters on the title screen. Now, if we hit the play button, and skip the intro again, if we go to the Black Book, there's a new Black Book entry, obviously, because Lithodus. Again, DGM did the artwork here. This artwork fits Lithodus really well, and I know I shouldn't have to. I know I shouldn't have to keep mentioning who does the Black Book artwork, but I'm going to, because I feel like DGM needs the credit. Because I mean, look at this. This is significantly better than what I do, and this art represents Lithodus really well. Over here we have his bio. You can go ahead and read that. The way Lithodus' Black Book entry works is it will always be the last entry in the book, since you can take on a stage at any time. If you've beaten no stages except his level, it will be after Beezer's. If you've only beaten stage 1, after Damien's, only stage 2, Sumer, etc. So it will always be the last entry in the Black Book, because again, the Black Book entries unlock as you beat the levels. Now, if we go back to this character select screen here, you'll notice that there's a new icon. This is for the new playable character. It reuses Ghostface because DGM, I don't think, has seen the new playable character yet. If we go up here, this spot right here is where the 7th playable character would go if I do that second DLC, which it would fill out all the spots, so I might do it. We'll see. But this just feels like a really good conclusion point. If we go down here and click on this dude, we'll see that Enter Burek is here. I don't know if I'm butchering that or not, because recording this particular devlog, number 21, I'm saying number 21 instead of this particular devlog because how many times I've tried to record it. But Enter Burek here, this is the first time I'm saying his name out loud, is recording these, so I may or may not be butchering it. We'll see. But basically the way it works is Enter Burek has the second least health now, is the second fastest, and does more damage than Woofius. So he's like a slower Woofius that does more damage and has less health. Also, I buffed Pawn from 50 to 75 health. That is not in the current build, but it will be in the build Lithodus drops in. Now, if we go here, none of the stages have collision with Enter Burek, so if I press space on any of them, their descriptions won't show up, neither the stage won't start either. The only one that I can go into is the red stage, but that's because I've coded that explicitly because I want to show what I've changed in there. Now, to show off Enter Burek's moves, you got the slash for your J button move, the J and K is the leap, and the K button's the spit. Now, you may notice the spit sound effect uses Elzar's, not only because the attack's similar to Elzar's, but because Elzar's always been the boss of the mine, and Enter Burek's always been a mine enemy, so that's the sound effect that made the most sense within game. I might pitch shift it to be higher pitch to represent his smaller size, but we'll see. Now, if we go into, by the way, Enter Burek was suggested by Mord. Mord also gave all of the moveset ideas for Enter Burek, so shoutouts to Mord. He already has a shoutout because he's in the credits, but again, shoutouts to Mord. If we go into the red stage, you'll notice Lithodus now has an intro animation. I don't remember if he had that in the last episode, but he does now. I've also given him a damage buff, so that's neat. And now the stage has a background. Now, Enter Burek doesn't have collisions with enemies yet. He can take damage, but they cannot take damage from his attacks, because I'm still in the process of balancing how much damage he should do. This is a very, very early stage in Enter Burek's coding existence, in the sense that I just got him functional like half an hour ago. But yeah, he still has a lot of tweaks before he's ready. So that's where this devlog will end. And yeah, devlog 22, 23, or 24 will be when this update goes live, because it's really, honestly, in terms of content, close to completion. I just, Anarburic's whole damage deal is the only thing that's left to fix, really. But I really want to add death animations and intro animations to all of the bosses to make them all have some sort of character, because the only ones that have animations so far are Usurper and Lithidus. So I'm going to give all the other bosses intro animations, and I'm also going to do more bug fixing balance stuff as well to get this update as polished as possible, just in case this really is the last update Rise has. So, yeah.